Hello everyone and welcome along to the conservatory here at Rathbone Manor once again. I've been off to the car boot sale this morning. Didn't get any tools though. There was lots of tools out there but nothing that really stood out and I really wanted. But I've got a few bits and on today's show I'll also show you what Mrs Rathbone picked up from the charity shop for me. So let's get started, shall we guys? By bringing the camera down here and we'll have a look. Okay, so I got a few bits. Got something for myself, something for our son, and something for Mrs Rathbone. So let's start with having a look at this, shall we? Okay, so this was the last thing I actually picked up today. It's almost cabbage glass, but I don't think it was meant to be cabbage glass. It was, as I say, the last thing I picked up. It is quite nice, I think. I thought maybe Mrs Rathbone could get a plant in here somehow or another. And it cost me 20 pence. And I thought, oh, she's going to have a right good moan about this when I get it home. But she didn't actually, which is unusual and I'm quite gobsmacked about. But it's not too bad, I don't think. You can actually see where they've used a tool to fold these leaves over here. Someone's had a pair of pliers when this was still hot and bent it over. I think it's done by hand because they're all slightly different. You can just about see the tool marking there. They're all bent differently. The tool marking that one again, look. Not too bad at all, quite like that. And surprisingly, Mrs Rathbone likes it too, so it's, I guess you could say it's her star buy really, but yeah. Okie dokie. How many of you guys out there recognise Crash Bandicoot? I played him a little while on when I had a PlayStation back in, I don't know when now, probably the late 90s. But we did actually, when my son was very young, we did actually see a Crash Bandicoot in a charity shop some years ago when he was very young. And Mrs Rathbone, for some reason or other, didn't pick it up and he was very disappointed by this. So I saw this one today on the stall and it was quite funny really. Because as I am, I'm quite polite. I said, "Good morning, how are you?" And he goes, "Oh, good morning, sir, how are you?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm fine, thank you." So I said, "How much is this character here?" And he said, "Oh, that's £50, please." And I'm like, £50? He said, "Yeah." I said, "You were so nice to me, I thought I'd be horrible to you this morning." So we had a good laugh about that for a minute. And actually, Crash Bandicoot here cost me £1. Excellent. And if we look at the label here, it's 25th anniversary of Crash Bandicoot. So it's still got its original labels on. It's in very good condition. It's still got some labels going on here, look. Quite clean, very nice indeed. So I thought, yep, I'm definitely picking that up for my lad. Because I'm sure he'll like it. It feels a bit like it's got some beans or something in the bottom. It's weighted or something down the bottom there. I don't know if you can hear it, but it does crunch a little bit. That's just upset his stomach, hasn't it, Crash? So yeah, Crash Bandicoot. What do you think of that then, guys? I came across one stall that was full of tools, loads and loads of tools, and I couldn't really see anything that I really wanted, but I did see this box and I thought, oh, this looks familiar, I know what's in here. So let's have a look. Yeah. Oh, a slide rule. Now this here is another brain scientist or rocket surgeon sort of thing that I can't really use. I don't know how you use them at all. I just know they slide about. You can do mathematics with them. For some reason or another, this one has two slidey bits on it, two cursors on it, and I don't know why that should be. Just makes it even more complicated for somebody like me. The slidey bit in the middle, you can actually reverse it. So we've got something else going on there too. And this one's by Castell. I'll say why you've got two cursors on here, I really don't know. You are supposed to be able to somehow or another do mathematics on here, but I really don't know. I don't know, it's too complicated for my simple little brain to use. My late father actually had two slide rules, as you can see here. One of them was apparently a concrete volume computer or something, I don't know how, I don't know. And the other one's a log slide rule, don't know how to use that either. But this one's quite nice. It's got an ordinary ruler along the top, so at least something I can use about it. An ordinary ruler, although it's only in inches, which is interesting. There's no metric. Don't know why that should be. But I wonder how old this thing is then. I wonder where it's made. Does it say where it's made on here? It doesn't say where it's made, but you've got a little number 676 or 670. We've got all this lot going on here. Don't know what that old means. It means something to somebody though. Doesn't say where it was made, but it seems to be a fairly good quality item, I have to say. Little springs on the cursors there. So kilowatts. Looks like kilowatts. KW. We've got black. Oh, that's interesting. So we've got black on this side. S. HP in kilowatts, I guess, in black on that side and in red on this side. But then again, half the rule, no, I don't know. I thought half the rule was in red, but it's not. Don't know, haven't a clue, guys, but I'm sure there's somebody a lot cleverer out there than me who knows how to work this thing. Okay then, so let's move along to today's Star Buy. And what do we have today then? Well, Mrs Rathbone picked this up from the charity shop for me last week. It's a WorkPro 7.2 volt 2-in-1 cordless shear and hedge trimmer. Right, let's get it out. Okay, so the box has been a little bit mauled, but we won't worry about that too much. Get all the bits out. Okay, chuck that on the floor. What have we got? Well, we've still got all of the original paperwork. That includes the instructions and the warranty and what have you. Look at that. Thank you from WorkPro. They've got a little catalogue there of their bits and pieces. And we've got the operator's manual too. With all the usual warnings and etc. And how to use it as well, which is quite useful. Righty-ho then, and what else do we get? Let's move those off for a moment or two. Well, we get the item itself. It's quite a nice little thing. It's got a nice soft touch on the top here. Got the safety, you push the safety through and then pull the trigger. It works. We got the charger for it, so that's quite handy too. And then we've got the two tools. Let's have a look at those. So we have the, how do we get into this? There we go, it's all oily and greasy in the bag. We've got the little hedge trimmer attachment here. Comes out of this little safety. Quite cool. You can see there how it works there, look. So that's alright. I've had that attached to the, we'll put it on there in a minute anyway. And then what we have here is the little shear. But to be honest, I don't think this has actually been out of the safety thing here. It's never been taken out. In fact, this thing has never been used, I don't think. I mean, if you look at the blades, I don't think this has ever been used. Right, so I'll put that back in there for a moment. Okay. Now, can we get this out of here? It seems to be, it's got little clips or whatever in the corner there. God, wow, this has never been... Oh, here we go. God, wow. Huh. Blimey, I don't think this has ever been out, to be honest with you guys. God, wow. Okay, so there we go. There's the shear. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Let's fit them. Alrighty, so basically what you do is you have to take this bit off the bottom here. It comes off, like so. As I say, I've fitted this thing before because it slides out of its little safety quite nicely. Let's not hold it like that. Don't think so. Right in. Can we get it in there? So basically slots in like so. Oh, here we are. Here's the cap back again, and that simply attaches thusly, hopefully. Right in. snaps on there thusly like so, and then hopefully push the safety in. That works. Okay, right, take that off, take that off. Let's see if we can fit this. Okay, so basically again it goes in there like somehow or another, like that. Will this go on now? Oh yeah, aha, there we go, brilliant. Excellent. As you can see, it still has a label on it here, so I don't think anybody's ever used this. Whether this was an unwanted Christmas present, I don't know, but we can trim bushes with that one. And then we apparently this is the what we have here is the grass shear and hair trimming attachment. One moment, guys. Hello? Yes, this is Nash, yes? Oh, hello, Safety Sally. Long time no speak, haven't spoke to you for ages. You what? I can't describe this as a hair trimmer. Why's that? Because somebody might cut their ear off. Oh, alright. Okay, well I'll deal with that in post when I edit the video. I won't show that bit then. Okay then, yeah, well I'll try not to be silly again, Safety Sally. Thank you very much. Okay, bye. Righty ho. So apparently we can't describe this as a hair trimmer, in as much as it looks like one, because somebody might cut their ears off. Alright, so you didn't hear that from me. What else have we got on here then? Right, so I believe this little tab in the front here is like a safety feature, I think. So, okay, so it folds up like thusly. What's that done to it? Oh, I don't know. I thought that was supposed to be some sort of safety, but it's not. Oh, who is this? Ah, okay. So what happens now then? Nothing. Okie dokie. So push that back in there. Now I see. Yeah, I get it. That's handy then. I suppose you have a lanyard on there, and if you drop it or whatever, it kills it. Well, that's quite clever. I like that. Let's have a look inside, shall we, guys? Right, so here's all the usual warnings on there. Safety Sally, there's all the warnings. These attachments just come off like thusly. You can see how they work. Okay, and it just drops into there thusly. And this bit goes round, would you believe? Sweet. So what we'll have to do is, I guess, oh, there's a little bit of foam there. I suppose that's to stop ingress of bits of grass and stuff into the mechanism, I would imagine. So I think what we'll have to do, guys, we'll have to put it all back together again, and we'll give it a go outside, because the grass has grown up a little bit. So we'll give these grass shears, nothing to do with hair trimming, the grass shears, a bit of a go outside, shall we? Okay, so I think you can see the grass has grown a fair bit since we cut it the other week. There's even some clover going on in there. Here's the shears, nothing to do with hair trimming, remember. Right, let's give it a go. Alrighty then, you can smell the grass. It does a fairly decent job of trimming the grass in. That's okay. You can see it's taken some off there. And what about dandelions? Does it do dandelions? And this thing here, yep, wow, does a fairly decent job then. So what about bushes and trees? Okay, and for this bit I've got some iPro on too. Cool. Right here, so we've got a fairly wayward bush going on here. It's all over the place, as you can see. Shall we give it a go? Oh yeah. Yep. Cut out some fairly thick branches just there, guys. Cool. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be here for too long, so it's in the way as you walk along here. Nice. Going through the gate here at Rathbone Manor, we've got a fairly thick, I think this is a laurel bush here. Well, it's more of a hedge, but this is getting a bit of a pain in the bottom to walk down here and what have you. So what can we do? Oh, yeah. Okay. That's been a fairly decent job. It's obviously meant just for lightweight. It's obviously meant for lightweight work. It's not going to chop trees down or anything, but seems to have done a fairly decent job here, doesn't it? Okay then, just cut all that lot off and you can almost walk through there now, look guys. Just got to trim the top bits off a bit. That might be a bit thick for it. Oh no, that's stopped it. Hope we've not broke it. There we go. It's going again. Perfect. Not too bad at all. I'm watching out for the wasp's nest in the corner. How well do you think it works on this type of hedge? Let's give it a go. Well, that's not too bad then, is it? Well, I have to say, I think that is really quite good. It surprised me actually, a little tiny thing like this can do quite thick branches, cut quite thick branches off. It's quite good for the lawn. The only thing now is to no. You didn't hear that from me. Okay then guys, there we have today's car boot sale and charity shop report. Okay, well I hope you enjoyed today's car boot sale charity shop report. I do apologise there was no interesting old vintage tools, but I simply didn't find anything that I liked at all out there today, which happens every now and again. But I did get some interesting stuff. Surprisingly, Mrs Rathbone didn't moan about this little piece of, it's not quite cabbage glass, but it's not far off, is it? It's quite nice, I quite like that. She's quite pleased with that, and it only cost me 20 pence as well, so keep an eye on my Instagram, because that is where you'll find pictures of all this lot. Hopefully she'll get a little plant in here at some time in the future, and you'll be able to see it with a plant in it. Rocket science and brain surgery here with the slide rule. Don't understand that at all. I'm hoping our son's going to like Crash Bandicoot here, so hopefully you'll like that. I think he was a bit upset that we didn't buy him one all those years ago, but this one is yes, hello Crash. Yes, so hopefully you'll like this one too, and it's the 25th anniversary too, look, so that's cool. Still got all these labels on. Yeah, so and the little hedge trimmer grass shear is actually quite good, I think. I quite like this. It's quite well made. WorkPro. They have several other different designs out there now. I don't know how old this model is, but they have several. Some of them have got you can rotate the handle around for different angles. They have, I think they have a much stronger, with a larger battery on the back here as well, better one. But this one has surprised me actually. I quite like it. It's quite good. You'll have to let me know what you think of it in the description down below, guys. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed taking a look at this lot. Don't forget you can subscribe to my channel too, and that would help me out. If you enjoyed today's goings on, please feel free to give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video today. And don't forget to thank Safety Sally for phoning in during the video today. Anyway, I won't be going to the car boot sale next week, I don't think, but maybe the week afterwards. And hopefully next time I can get a few interesting old tools for you guys to look at. I know you like looking at the old tools, and I do apologise I didn't manage to get any this week, but that's how it goes. So anyway, I'll see you another time then, guys. So in the meantime, take care and stay safe, and thank you all for watching.